Hello YouTubers, it's Fox, and you might be wondering, what's this? Well, if you've read the title, you can probably already guess that this is going to be a Torchlight 1 mod preview. Now, I will have a tutorial after this video on how I installed my mods, and I will have links in both descriptions for where I got my mods and which mods I use. First and foremost, I have what's called the power mod, or that's what they named it, made by Zeta. It has user interface changes, a whole bunch of other things. I explain more of that, and I'll explain everything in the tutorial. I'm just showing what it is right here. Now, I have two classes installed, which is the Spirit Dancer and the Airbender. And my dog is a lightning wolf. The cat is still the cat, but yeah, that's a lightning wolf. So, the Airbender looks like, well, a demonic version of the Alchemist, and the Spirit Dancer looks exactly like, yeah, even the loading screens have changed. But yeah, the Spirit Dancer looks like the Gunslinger. Anywho, I have been playing this quite a lot. Oops. As you can see, I have a lot of equipment so far. I've only been playing this for a few hours, not too long. Yeah, my journal. 4 hours, 37 minutes. I've played a little bit, not too much, but yeah. As you can see, I have no potions in my inventory because I have some interesting skills that the Spirit Dancer gets. The first one is called Water Dance. You start with this. I'll just show it off here. Actually, I just noticed I don't have my my sound on for the game. That's... Yeah, I'm gonna have to warn that as soon as I unmute that, that's gonna get really loud. So, yeah, the water dance is just, well, every dance is different. Like, as it says, you perform a one step of a 3-step dance. Each part of the sequence should damage every enemy around you. First one, it's just you do ice damage. The second one has a chance to stun. And then the third one is just the spray attack, so it hits more enemies. This just enables you to use the dances. Adventure, you all know what that is. Ice Dance I don't have yet. I don't have Thunder Dance either, but you can see that they're similar. This one would summon an AoE where I am. This one just fires off ice bolts. And the Wind Dance, which is the one that I use most frequently, actually heals me for the first one, then gives me an absorption shield, and then repulses any enemies around me. So that makes it very easy for me to heal. The right attacks are, you basically right click on a certain area on the ground and you can still move around while doing this, but it does damage to anything that walks into that. It also gives you a resistance to whatever element it is, and there's the 3 different rights. Fire Dance is at level 25, which is also just the same as the others. And then you have your the summoning, basically, portion of this. The first one is Fire Chant, which I do have, which summons a Orb of Fire, which will cast Firewall randomly. This is like you cast it, it's a stance. And basically, after a little bit of time, it unleashes lightning around a radius around you, doing a lot of damage and chance for stunning. And then there's Life Chant, which is another summon, which actually increases your health by a certain amount. I have it up to 900 health. And then all I do is switch to this and heal myself with it, as you can see. Now, Waters and Phase, similar. And then there's Death Chant, which I haven't gotten yet. But I will probably be getting it because I do like the summons in this game. They're very, very useful. And then you have the spiritual ones, which I once again don't have very much of because there's not. You have to use this ability to use any of these. And these two are passive, so I figured they will be good. But yeah, to use like this spell or this spell, you have to be in the phase. This actually, whenever you use one of these phase spells, it'll consume the phase, but it'll have a chance of giving you back your phase. Like this one, there's a 30% chance that you'll re-enter a spirit world. This increases that chance. And then there's Spirit Wraith, or Wrath. So yeah, there's a lot of interesting abilities. This regenerates my mana quickly and allows me to run faster because of the replenishment and swiftness, which I can level them up. But yeah, and I have actually. I wanted to show this off, but there's other fish in the power mod, so I can permanently turn my pet into an Ember Colossus, which I'm not sure if I want to do because I do like my lightning a lot. But I think I'll do it for the sake of showing it off. So yeah. You transform it into that thing. That thing's pretty ridiculous. But, yeah. So now I have a giant Ember Colossus. I will probably change that later. Like, I'm sure if I get the fish to turn it back into a dog, I'll probably be able to switch him back into my Thunderwolf, because technically the dog is... Yeah, you know what it's doing. It's overriding. And I have the Town Squirrel Pearl. I'm trying to find, I'm surprised I haven't found the identification spell yet. Because I like that spell. It's very helpful. Anyhow, I'll show you how this character plays out in the actual game with this giant thing. I have a very powerful weapon because I've beaten the game already. So, I do have a very powerful weapon, as you can tell. Yeah, this is very simply, it's on hard difficulty, so it's not the hardest. I'm actually gonna turn this down a little bit more because I don't usually play the game with sound. I usually play it with some music or something else in the background while I'm playing. I do that with most games nowadays, which is weird. But as you can see, this character is very powerful. It's mainly because of the melee weapon I have, and the melee weapon is very powerful, but I never have to worry about my health going down because I can just heal myself quickly. I can also push enemies back, which it can come in handy sometimes when you're surrounded. Wow, this guy does not have anything for sale. Whoops. Give me that back. Oh. Now I can purchase as many as I want. Anyhow, so yeah, as you can tell, it's very effective with the 2 orbs, one which casts a firewall, as you can see happening quite often. and, well, just the sheer power behind the character. This character is completely based off of strength and defense, so I never really take damage, and I deal a lot of it out. Like, I can show you what my character sheet looks like. I have 67 strength and 61 defense, and like 30 in each of these, just because requirements for armor and stuff. I have a ridiculous amount of health, just because the orb basically doubles my health at this point. It gives me 900 extra health, which, yeah, when I cast it, you can tell, like, it's basically half my health. But yeah. So, yeah, I felt like doing a mod spotlight for this because Torchlight 2 is going to be coming out soon, and I was getting into the spirit by replaying through Torchlight 1, and I noticed that, you know, there's some achievements for modding the game, so I was like, oh, I'll give it a shot. But, yeah, it definitely is a bit weird, especially having that Ember Colossus as a pet. Because for those who have played the game, you know that that's actually one of the bosses. I mean, actually, it's the boss right before this chamber or area. So, I hope you guys either found this interesting or helpful, because I would like to help people out to enhance their gaming experience. As you can see, the entire interface is, well, for those who haven't played this game, the interface down here, it looks a lot like Diablo 2. It's based off that. It makes it a lot easier to see. I could actually open it up without the mods, and you would see, for those who don't know, it looks completely different. Like, everything, like this looks completely different, which I really like, this nifty summoning circle effect. It looks awesome. And so yeah, I hope that you guys found this interesting, and maybe you can mod your own Torchlight if you have it. Torchlight 2 is going to have the same capabilities, so I might do some more mod spotlights for that game as they come out. And I might have some just regular gameplay with Jolting 8, if it, maybe. Yeah, I hope you guys, you can use this information to help yourselves. And I'll see you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed.